Alright, this video is about a PSP that I'm currently working on and have partially finished. A customer I had talked to the other day, yesterday, I went to his house and I picked up a PSP. He claimed that it was water damage, like it got dropped in water and the unit was powered on. And when it fell in, it immediately, I guess, got corrupted, like there's corrupted lines in the display, and it refused to power on afterwards. I think he did pull the battery out afterwards, which is a good thing because that's usually what damages it, when there's power and water flowing through. And not only water, but one that's ionized, like regular, like tap water. But anyway, this PSP did not power on after he pulled it out of that situation, and I'm assuming that he disassembled this PSP, because when I went to open it, there's actually the label that was on here was partially peeled. You can see I removed it now, but if I go over and get my sticker, well, his sticker, I don't know if you can see it clearly, but it looks a little bit rough. Actually, this is probably like the second or third time it's been peeled off. I'm thinking he peeled it off at least twice because there's 2 screws and he didn't realize the first time. And you know, it's kind of obvious how these get like messed up when people try to remove the screws behind these. But anyway, putting that aside, when I opened up the PSP, I realized a circuit or a ribbon cable behind here was actually removed. And when that's removed, these lights on the side, like the orange charging light and the green light to indicate that the unit's on, did not come on no matter what. Now I was assuming at least the charging circuits should work, so when I opened it, I looked, well, there's a ribbon cable, and I was like, okay, well maybe we should reconnect that, because I'm thinking he couldn't really reconnect that, because to connect that cable, you actually have to remove this cage that connects to the frame of the whole PSP. Basically, it secures the screen and makes the unit a whole bit sturdier. Now, what I did after removing the screws here, and behind here, I gently removed this and kind of put it off to the side. And when I did that, it allowed me to see this ribbon cable down here. That cable that connects up down here all the way to the main board is what connects basically like some of the charging circuit here, your basic buttons, like your sensitive, not D-pad, but the thumb buttons on the right for like triangle, square, etc., etc., and your right trigger. And when those are not connected fully, either you're missing a few button combinations or you don't get power up because this switch right here is not connected. But anyway, I reconnected that ribbon cable that was underneath here. It's kind of like a latch that goes there. And I have to seat this and the LCD, which is fully functional. And I just, you know, kind of set things up, not fully, but enough that we just get the unit powered on. And what I'm going to do now is get the battery in the back of it. I see it's just regular Sony battery. And put that in the back of the unit. And as you can see, there's no light at the moment, but just to verify, I can plug in that charger, and we do have an orange light to indicate that the unit's charging. But what I'm going to do for the ease of purpose of making sure this unit's working properly, we're going to leave the battery in there and the AC disconnected, and we're going to try and power up the unit. And there is a green light, and now we wait. And as you can see, the unit powers up fully, and it's ready to go. And I'm going to call the customer and give him an adjusted quote for the total on repair, after I fully put it back together and tested with a game, make sure the memory card's working properly, and make sure that the unit's clean and ready to go, and that there are no missing screws after he disassembles it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to try and plug in the charger. It may turn off because the battery gets kicked out, because this yellow thing kind of bumps. But okay, yes, it does charge when the unit's on, and I noted the analog's not present right now, but I think we could still try and use the D-pad. Now, that's not going to be possible. My fingers don't have enough sweat on it to activate the dielectric material. But anyway, yes, that's my video, made by Yanku B. Mara, and this is also going to be used as part of my resume because I'm trying to apply for a job at Trade and Play. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.